Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Araby playthrough here in Total War Warhammer 3 with the fantastic OvN Lost Factions mod, and of course we are currently using a Chaos Araby's Old World mod. I do believe there has been an update for it, which I've not got yet, which adds like the Darklands and stuff, or it's about to happen, which sounds awesome, but it does mean we're going to have to, you know, I'll be running on an older mod, so we may get some instability. We should be okay, because he's always posting the old versions, so yeah. Anyway, let's enter. If you remember from last time, we are just slowly clearing up all the islands, guys. Slowly blitzing our way through all of these little islands, and yeah, soon the entirety of the Maelstrom area will belong to us. And from that, we can raid the world. And to be fair, we might be just in time to start a new campaign at that point. Because I have said I would like to start a new campaign at some point soon. Where are you going, Mr. Noctilus? I may have to go chase him. I'll rephrase that. I'm going to have to go chase him. Because the last thing I want to do is have Benny Hill music playing as we dance around the islands. I mean, I've only just taken them. It's not the end of the world if I lose them again. But it's not ideal. This little campaign against Noctilus has not gone as well as I'd hoped. I'm going to be honest. I mean, no point me leaving the island without capturing it first. Ooh, I've got the short victory.
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
Half tempted to tell it to them so I can ignore it. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is certainly not fine. Here we go. Giving ourselves a bit more of a garrison there. Start building all our defences up in the more secure parts of the reef. This is just a big, nasty reef with a whirlpool at the centre. With a maelstrom at the centre. Into the Seymour. Or Seymour as I call him. Good. Okay, he's going to try and siege there out. That's absolutely fine. I've just realised that is literally surrounded by bloated corpses, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It looked like it was for a second. It is just like plants. Maybe. I'm going to have to zoom in there and have a look. Aren't I? You. Yeah, this sort of mass spawn of units. That is what I really like keeping stuff like this for, guys, because it's really good at that sort of thing. Let's move you out. Straight for their capital. No, that's what I meant. Regiments of Renown, that's the words I was after. Because, yeah, if you've got Regiments of Renown available, you can always just blitz through things. Like, you can always just pop them into existence as an extra defensive force. And that's what I really like holding them for, as the kind of the emergency backup force. One day I might even do the sea shanties. Not today, but at some point I might. One day I'll actually finish a campaign with that mechanic attached. One day. Probably not today, but one day. There we go. I think we've got a bit of cash to spend, guys. just a little cash left over to spend because I've been having too much fun playing pirate rather than doing administration back home. It's like, yeah. Let my Grand Vizier do that. He's perfectly trustworthy, right? Right, I need a Grand Vizier at home to do all of the sorting out of the economy and stuff while I'm off having fun. And he definitely won't go evil. Who in chat wants to be that Grand Vizier who's definitely not going to be go evil? That is something I wish you could do, is have a multiplayer like that where you let you know, where both of you actually have control. Oh, we are going to take him while he's at sea.
Can't be done.
Should have got the other ship closer first. Never mind. You can actually head that way. That is perfect. They literally positioned themselves in the worst possible place, which was perfect for me. Growth 1, please. Yep. Growth, income, there we go. I know I could potentially use my labourers to make things go faster, but yeah. I prefer to keep them because when I've got a high amount of them, my economy runs much better. As does my ship, as people row. Am I evil? I'm not evil. I'm just a businessman. And they're commodities. YouTube, do not demonetize me. This is a joke. I'm talking about a game.
Don't be a fool.
Yeah, it is. It would be a missed trick by not having lots of little bloated corpses floating around that. Dude. Charlie Butters is, yeah, he's going to be dealt with. You're going to head there for when I start this fight, because, yeah, they might try and break through. See, I couldn't seem to find... That's just a city-state building. Ah, okay, so if I click on it... Okay, so I am getting some of them. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. See, ones which lower public order just aren't worth it. And ports are just good, because they're growth and income. And they're probably one of the best things for me. I'd say vampires in this place would be fun, but also, like, the Dowies are here. Or the Oak. I'm going to be honest, I think any faction which starts in here would be good fun, guys. I missed a trick. I should have just come straight here at the start to get him, get dug in. Right. Let's go straight for the corpse reef. Ooh, you can't go straight in there. Interesting. It's a little horrible island for me to take lots of attrition on. Oh well, good thing I've got a way of stopping myself taking attrition. Great Commander. Oh, it doesn't actually increase my movement range. Should I get Tide Call? He's got, we do have an odd selection of spells, I'm going to be honest. Missile resistance, because we are a big flying thing nowadays, which obviously is rather vulnerable. There we go. I didn't even realise I was going to get that. So you're just going to sit in the wreck of the Starfire, of Sapphire, or whatever it's goddamn called for the time being, while we finish off the rest of this area. The MAW, the Sea-MAW. The final thing will obviously be taking the MAW itself. I'm sorry, I just keep hearing the name Sea-MAW whenever I talk about the Sea-MAW. Nope. Why would I give you anything when I'm going to be destroying you soon? Oh. They keep popping to existence near me, don't they? There we go. Strip that building out because we definitely don't need that. Ooh, we're finally leveling here up as well. There we go, upping my defenses on my ports a bit again. Again, we're kind of blitzing through here, guys. Things are going well. Ooh, we had a disaster. Foundations beset. Yeah, I could give you a warning, or I could just wipe you out. Give those buffs to myself and some high-end units, which I will eventually get in. Maybe. That's what we really want. Coffee! Ooh, the Sheiks get royal war elephants eventually. I had not realised that. That is quite cool. I'll have the medicine rather than the other building. Did I accidentally hit demolish buildings rather than repair? Weird, it didn't seem to think I was doing that. I'm a bit confused. Soon. Soon we will move on the MAW. This region's quite cool, I'm going to be honest. I really like the way this is done. Noctilus has been dealt with. And yeah, we are going to start moving on these guys. Oh, and they're fighting each other, which is even better. It is time. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's quite nice. The nomads are apparently dominant. Let's move over this way with my other army, and then these guys. These guys must know they're next. Oh, okay, that's what wasn't repaired. I was getting confused there. Exotic animal tamer. There we go. My economy is through the roof, so I'm definitely going to be building up a proper secondary force soon from the main source. We'll probably split most of the main force off and then doomstack the Lord because, yeah, we're that sort of a faction, I think. Because he's never moved. He's being all Grand Vizier-y and just sitting at home, twiddling his thumbs. Hello, Darizar. So you know how you're so good at having labourers? Well, you're about to get the experience from the other side. I'm liberating people, guys. I'm a liberator, right? Right? Yes. And their faction is gone in one turn. And Rock Isle is next. Those poor Norskans must know what's going to happen. That the great Golden Fleet will circle their island. They've been ignored, and they should have built up rather than declaring wars. I mean, they've had every opportunity. They could have fled, or they could have waited until I was up here and then led a lightning campaign against me, and potentially even down here. They'd have still lost, but maybe not quite so badly. Here we go. I know I'm not spending the money, but I've got things to do. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ooh, I know who. Oh, I've got a cunning plan for who to play next. We'll see. CC. Maybe. Nah. I think I might play somebody Skaven, but I also, you know how I feel about Skaven, so I'll have a very good think about it. To war! Cheese time!
You're a pretender.
That's right. There we go. It is done! We just have the Seymour to take next. Which I suspect I need to build up a bit to do. And they're done. Right. Let's just head this way to start with. We're going to head for Sculler's Gate. I'm going to save all my money for now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull most of this out. And then into this army. And then rebuild this army. So we've got 2 full stacks to head into the Seymour to start the great expedition to subdue and tame the Seymour for the glory of the Golden Fleet, right? Right? These islands are beginning to look a little bit less, a little bit more hospitable, less inhospitable, now that they're not held by vampirates. These are my islands, and anybody who comes near them can bugger off. Ooh, we're gonna get the Dowie end, which is fine because I'm miles away from any Dowie end. That is the famous last words, guys. To be fair. Do that to start with. Right. I'm going to keep the war elephants. The rest I'm stripping out. See, why are they better? They've got less melee defense. I guess they're unbreakable. Oh, they've got 25 physical resistance, but don't these guys also? Yeah. Weird. Oh, it's a single unit. I'm gonna get rid of the net for throw. I'm gonna keep the cannon, but I'm sorry guys, I am going very cheese here. So these guys are going to be my main. See, these are higher level than most of the stuff I've got. Let's get myself one giant genie. I don't know. Should have kept the net for thrower. Give myself 2 big genies. There we go. 2 turns to make all that. That's the nice thing about this. And then we will start the push towards the Seymour. And I'm going to be honest, guys, that's probably, once we've taken that, is probably where we're going to end this campaign. Because we're already steamrolling without that, an endgame setup. So, now I've got an endgame set up, and I'm rolling in it. I could just trash the world, and I've got no desire. You know what I mean? It gets a little, when you get to this point, it gets a little dull. Oh, I hadn't even... I hadn't even twigged I needed to do that. Oh well, just gives us a little bit longer. I don't know why, for some reason my brain was telling me that secondary army was full. And obviously it wasn't. I don't want to know how much attrition we're going to take sailing towards the Seymour. Through that maelstrom, that horrific storm. However, usefully, the army seems to be sitting outside the settlement. Don't know if that means there's a second army there, which would be terrifying, but yeah. We shall see. Sorry, just doing that because I can re-recruit quicker this way. Soon the fleet will set sail. The main ship and the main fleet and our little subsidiary fleet under Adel ibn al-Abbas. Adel, son of al-Abbas. Okay, I hope you're ready. Hold on to your seats. This place would be weird as Dowies are, because actually holding on to it would be quite weird. Theoretically, this is actually really defensible as well. Sail! We want to do this as fast as possible. So maybe spending some time in the land bits, you know, in encampment starts before we actually start this. He's just floating above it. Oh, he's gone into the settlement. He wasn't in the settlement before. He was stood just outside. Dog burglar. What a name. I need to stop saying what a name, because I'm getting into too much of a habit of saying it. There you go. We are fighting against the maelstrom here. Oh wow, we're even taking attrition in thingy stance. In which case, it's time. didn't even need the second army. Oh no, he is there. Bump. It is done. Oh, let's see. Recruitment rank for artillery. Wreck of the Heldenhammer. And the Maelstrom of Change unlocks recruitment of various. Okay, that's really nice. And the Golden Magus' the Golden Magus' Paradise. Nice. Oh, I can only build one of them, but that effectively makes Araby love me, makes lots of things cheaper, reduces corruption. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Anyway, guys, that is, as mentioned, having taken that, that is where we are going to, leave it now. I'm probably going to end the campaign here as well. So we've got our Seymour, called Seymour. Mwah. Sorry, I couldn't resist the terrible joke. Yeah. Other than that, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this campaign, and please do like and subscribe if you have and would like to see more. If everybody screams at me to not stop at this point, I may continue, but we are definitely at the bit where we will steamroll everything now, so it's less interesting at this point. Yeah, other than that, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and an extra special thank you to our channel members and patrons. That's Monsterbound, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Coding Monster, Jason Air, Egg, Scrin, Newbie1 Kenobi, Jared Horn, Good Sir Twisted, and Space Ace 475. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Cheers all.